So many questions recently about homeowners insurance and when to make claims and why is my insurance going up so much. So we brought in our local expert Rick Kaufman to give us, a 2-minute overview on some of the reasons of when you should file a claim, when you shouldn't, and really what's happening in insurance. So Rick, what is the overall issue with insurance and why is it going up so much?
The market across really the country and the world is what's called a hardened insurance market, meaning that insurance companies are trying to reallocate their underwriting and their pricing, meaning they're getting tighter and they're raising rates, which we're all seeing every day on our prices going up, renewals going up. So the market is really, really tight. And yes, shopping is always important with that mentality, but the underwriters are looking at things tighter than they have in years. So It's a tight, hard market for everybody.
And why is it that way?
Predominantly weather patterns have gone consistently more volatile and chaotic. We just had another hailstorm here in Minnesota a couple weeks ago and did a ton of damage. From there, you got hurricanes and wildfires continually creating mass havoc around the country and really around the world. So you've got insurance companies paying out and paying out and paying out. And over the last couple of years, they've paid out more in claims than they've taken in premiums. So they're just trying to rectify that and stop being upside down in that market.
Okay. And when we're talking about claims, when should clients on their home, when should they file a claim and when should they not file a claim?
Definitely being careful on when not to file is important because number one, insurance underwriters look at the frequency of claims and whether it's your first claim or not in a long time, they're looking at that. And if you have a claim, you're considered at a higher risk. So that's why
just one claim.
Just one claim. Doesn't feel right, I don't like it, but it's just the reality of how insurance companies look at it. So we want to be very careful about filing claims just to file them. So to answer your question, I look at it if it's catastrophic. Like you walk into your home and you got water everywhere, the floor's all wilty and it's bad. File the claim. That's what insurance is for. It's for catastrophic events. But if it's a leaky ceiling like I had last week and you've got some damage and it might be $2-3 grand or $4,000 and your deductible might be $2,500, it stinks. You might be able to file a claim, but it's going to hurt you more long term because the underwriters going forward are going to look at that. Your rates might go up. So again, catastrophic, file a claim. Small things, look to self-insure, and really for those things that are questionable, talk to your agent. Don't call the 1-800 number.
So have a discussion with the agent, not the customer service group.
Correct. The customer service group's job is to literally order take. You had such and such, when, okay, great. And they turn it in and you file the claim. Talk to an agent and I can have a conversation with you. Yes.
Okay.
I can never tell you no, but I can give you the advice about what I would do in your situation. Let's navigate this together. And if we do file that claim, we're eyes wide open as to the ramifications of what's going to happen. We can walk that together.
Okay. And how far back do they go on claims? Like when you say the frequency of claims matter?
5 years. 5 years is kind of the number, the big number to keep in mind.
And if you've got a claim once and then 3 years go by, what could happen? Yes, we know premiums will increase, but is there a chance that maybe you won't get insured going forward?
Yep, depends on the type of claim. It ties to you and the property. So if say 3 years later, you're looking to sell the home, you might not be able to sell the home if you had a water claim and someone else is coming in with it trying to insure it. That is the kind of environment we're in right now. They're going to know how was that claim fixed? What was happened? And if there's too many of them, there are insurance companies today saying we will not insure a house with a water claim in the past 5 years. That's not all of them.
Even if the owner is buying it and it happened an owner or two ago, they may just say no thank you.
Correct. And so to go to the next insurance company that will take it, and there probably will be someone, you're going to pay more. And that's just the reality of it. Sometimes we can't help the water issue. We have to file that. But there's a lot of ramifications following this.
So what should someone do if they've got their insurance policy and it's gone up a bunch? What is your suggestion? look around, talk to different people, talk to their insurance person to see if there's other options? What would you suggest for people who are getting these big bills?
First of all, review it and talk to your insurance person first and foremost. I mean, I'm an independent agent. I believe independent agents give the best insight as to what the market is, what the options are in that. So talk to your agent, because not just the pricing going up, that's the thing we oftentimes see, but also there might be other changes they are doing, like raising the deductible, like stripping out coverages. That needs to be communicated and established what you are dealing with first. Then yes, shop and evaluate. Again, as an agent, I can do that. That's who you want to work with. Don't go 1-800 number. Just like the online mortgage companies, smoke mirrors. Very similar to the insurance world. Sounds good until you get into underwriting, and all of a sudden, what you thought you had, you didn't. And in my world, you find out you didn't have it too late.
Well, thanks, Rick, for the insight. This has been fascinating because I think this world of insurance is ever changing, and it's interesting what really goes into it. So thanks for watching.